Someone said let's pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They don't be there on repeat, they like oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Big up everyone inside. Appreciate all of you lot. Make sure you lot hit the likes on your way in. Just come out, hit the like, and then come back, and then we start this thing. Okay? So make sure, man. We got loads to talk about per usual. You know, we get into it. We're going to get straight into it, man. No time to waste, man. Bam. Glazers, man. Sir Jim, Glazers, whatever you want to call it. The upstairs, the board. This is what's going on today. So now, basically on August the 13th, which was about, a week ago. So no one even knew about this, but a clause was activated. That means that if the Glazers want to sell Man United, then Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS cannot do anything to stop them. So if they was to get a mad bid right now, they could go out there and sell United if they really wanted to. And Sir Jim and the whole of INEOS and whatnot, they couldn't do nothing. They would have to sell their shares and move on to whatever's next. But from what this source has said, obviously, this has come from Keegan. And Keegan was involved with all of that stuff when it was going crazy with the Qataris and Mike Keegan, Telegraph Dakar. They was proper into it. They're not really good for transfers. They're more good for stuff like this side. And it goes, however, the Qatari camp say they have zero interest in this and have moved on. So I don't know, man. It's weird. Obviously, they're not involved anymore. Whatever's happened. The Qataris have dropped it out. They've said, yo, we're not coming back in there, which would have been music to all of our ears if we heard that they'll come in. Obviously, someone would still buy Man United if it was fully up for sale like it was before. But the clause is there now, innit? So they can sell. You understand? And then obviously that's the article there, the forgotten clause that could now force Sir Jim Ratcliffe out of Man United and what it means for the Glazers, Qataris and new owners. The Qataris don't want nothing to do with it. I don't think the Glazers are even going to sell anyway. They just love money. This is their bread and butter, Man United. No matter what happens, if we lose, we're shit, we're good, we're bad, they're still going to make money regardless. So I don't think they're ever going to sell this club. I think they're just going to keep getting whoever they can to just whatever. So INEOS has come in and making smart signings now. Things are happening. Hopefully we start winning. If we start winning, even better for them. But if we start losing, I don't think they care anyway. Look at the last 10 years. Do you know what I mean? Let me get a few of these comments. Big up Mets. Do you like? Do your likes. Yeah, man. Like the stream, man. Like the stream. I big up yourself, Salvio. Do your likes. Need to sell Hojlund straight away and Garnacho. This can be interesting. I know Jim will have a meeting with the Glazers. He wants more percentage. Obviously, there was some talks about Sir Jim can slyly take them out soon. Yeah, soon Jim's going to want to get more percentage. And after, I don't know how long it is, a few years, Sir Jim can take over the Glazers. But I don't think the Glazers ever going to give up their stake, man. This is their bread and butter, man. They get so much money from this, regardless of the stature of where we are, that I don't think they're going to even sell it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But I know they're going to have a meeting. You're right. There's something that's going to happen soon. And Sir Jim can get more percentage. I think in the end, he's going to try and buy out the Glazers. But how long is that going to take? That could be 5 years. That could be 10. Who knows? Get the Adams family out my club. Safe. Metric community, if you like and subscribe. Gamer, big up yourself, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. Let's get this thing going, man. Come on, man. I don't see a reality where the Glazers sell up. I think fans need to accept they are here to stay. I think we've kind of done that, but everyone's still going to protest. You know how it is. You're still going to protest. People protest even when we win now to just show we want them out. It's nothing new. INEOS, they've still got a little time. They're new to the game. But the Glazers, mate, they've never put a penny of their own money in. This is why Sir Jim is looking so good right now. He's come in, put 50 million of his own money, refurbished Carrington, calm. But then you've got Glazers that have never put in nothing of their own money. So 100%, but we still got to protest on that though, Ginge. You get it? They still got to go mad. But I think, I'm with you, I think it's not going to happen anyway. but I still want to see everyone protesting regardless of what's happening. Do you know what I mean? It's not just showing that we're there for the good times. It's the bad times. We protest as well. I see them protest at Aston Villa. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the last game of the season last season. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Bad news for Man United. Qatar will not come. I know, man. This is crazy. But you got to remember something. Someone else would come. This is what I'm saying. This is just Qataris, bro. This is a business at the end of the day, you know. Saudis can come in. You know what I'm saying? There's so much other people that can buy Man United. It's not just Sir Jassim. Because people are saying Qataris. Like, Qataris mean a whole country. This is just one person. So we might not get Sir Jassim. But if he puts up for sale, we might get another Sir Kazim or another guy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's from Qatar. So this is just one rich billionaire from Qatar. We could get loads more. So this is what I'm saying, man. This is just the same one that was interested. But who knows what's going to happen next time. But yeah, man, obviously he's moved on to other projects. I ain't seen nothing. I'm not seeing no links about him going to buy any other football clubs. So who knows, man? We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But it's just good to see that there's a clause where it can get sold now. So we ain't heard nothing like this in ages. Everyone just got on with it where it's like, oh, it's done. You get it. It's going to be the Glazers here forever. Now we're hearing there's certain things in play that we can actually get sold. It's kind of promising. I did ask how serious Qatar was since they were done in May, 6 months before the ownership of the club changed. Yeah, and the Qatari thing as well, it's like people were saying, is their funds even real? You know what I'm saying? Are they real? They didn't show proof of funds or something. There was so much skepticism with their bid that it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it. Like, and obviously everyone thinking about it, Qatari should have just came and just blew everyone out of the park, really. They've got all the money in the world, but then they were sitting there saying they don't want to overspend, but no one saw the proof of their money. It was all just dodgy, man. The whole thing was just dodge. But like I'm saying, innit? Qatar's a country. Do you understand? The Qatari camp, who is Sir Jassim, he's not interested, but someone else might be interested. Saudis might be interested. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone could be. That's got money. Because Man United is a machine. It's a money machine, mate. Shit, good, bad, wherever we are, we're still making money. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? If we get even better and we start winning, we're going to get even better, you'll make even more money. So it's crazy. Rudiger, let your contacts on going between Napoli and Man United. Yeah. It's crazy. Everyone's saying it. I'm going to get into the Hojlund stuff in a minute, people. Don't worry. Man United up for sale, club, please. Not for sale yet, but there's a clause saying that if Glazer wants to sell, then we can sell. If he wants to sell, if he turns around and says, no, you know what, I need to sell. We're tired now. We've done what we've done. He can sell it. And Sir Jim can't say nothing. Sir Jim's got to just sit there and he's got to bounce. Glazers out, fan. We demand Premier League players. Sir Jim Ratcliffe have full control. I would rather that. I would rather Sir Jim have full control. The fact that he's putting a bit of his own money, showing that he's a better owner than them in 18 years, whatever they've been here for. So when are they going to sell Man United? We don't have a clue. This is just a clause. We'll see. We don't have a clue. PIF to sell their stake in Newcastle, move to Man United. They probably would. They probably would, Ginge. After they've seen them getting rejected like that and it's not what they want it to be, they probably would sell up the place and say, you know what? United's a bigger club. We can start getting our money from now. Who knows, man? Who knows? But, boy, it is what it is, man. Like I said, in it, there's bare billionaires. So hopefully, man, hopefully someone just comes in and clamps. INEOS are here to stay. I'm guessing I stay. I'm guessing. I'm just going off the two word letters in the middle, the TA, and going, I'm guessing you're saying stay. INEOS are not going anywhere. Yeah. I don't think INEOS are going to sell. I think Glazers are happy with what's going on. They said, INEOS, you're getting all the blame now for now. Look how much people saying, Sir Jim is just the same. And then we went out there, bought Sesko. We're trying to buy Belieber. No one ain't talking about it no more. But people like, Sir Jim's the same as the Glazers, blah, blah, blah. 1958, they were going to do a protest. Sir Jim can't fix this. They was going to add him into the protest with Glazers. They've seen what Sir Jim's done. We're in for Belieber, Sesko. They've seen the Carrington 50 million and they've gone, no. We're not going to do the protest no more. You know what I'm going to say to you? Like, people are just reactionary. You've got to wait, give people time, and then we'll see. This is what I say about the players. Dog who came in, he's shit. Now look, everyone is saying this guy's cold. What a steal, 26 million, whatever he was. Xerxes came in. He's shit, 5 months. Get rid of him. Now look at him. No one wants to sell him. Give people time, man. People are too quick with everything, man. Like, my people need to chill out. High Mets, can't sell. I can't see it happening for sure. Nah, man. To be honest with you, I think the Glazers ain't gonna leave for now, man. It's their bread and butter. They get so much money. I think they got a stadium in America with something else, that football stuff or something. But bruv, this is their bread and butter. I can't see them going anywhere. That's what I think anyway. But the clause is there, and it was activated, so it means they can sell. Who knows? Sir Jim might go out there and get them. Sir Jim might go out there and get some money and buy it off them. For all we know, Sir Jim might just buy it off them, bro. So we don't know. It would be best if we get some oil money now. Yeah, it's mad. To be fair, sir, you know what's crazy? We ain't got no oil money and we still spending. We can still spend. That's what's crazy, isn't it? We ain't got no oil money and we can still spend. Imagine if we had oil money. If we're spending what we're spending now, imagine if we had oil money now and we can go out there and spend madness. Arsenal just spent 300 million euros. Arsenal have spent, when it comes to selling and buying, Arsenal spent the most in the league, more than Liverpool. Liverpool have sold at least 100 or something, Diaz and all of that. Quite Kwanzaa and a few of them is added up. Arsenal haven't sold like that. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are just out there spending, etc. Same with us. We spent, what, 200 million? Do you know what I mean? And we ain't even got oil money yet. If we was to get some oil money, bro, forget about it, mate. The money we're making from United as well. To be fair, Sheikh Jazim was totally rubbish by the media and even Sir Jim. I don't blame Qatar for moving away. It's true, innit? They were saying it like he doesn't even exist. They were trying to say it like my man don't even exist. Sir Jim come out and said, does he even exist? Who is he? So they were trying to shrug him off, but that's after whatever's happened. And remember, it came out after that Glazers never even wanted to sell. They just wanted the guy to come in and get a bit of a stake and you be the face now for a minute. So INEOS, you lot are going to be the face. The fans are going to give you lot the grief. It's nothing to do with us. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's going on. So INEOS, when the transfers are not happening, when we're hanging with Mbumo for seven weeks, people are not saying Glazers no more. They're saying INEOS. INEOS are getting into bed with them. It's INEOS' fault. This is what's going on. So Glazers have got what they want in it. They've got someone that can take the heat for now, but INEOS actually kind of doing a good job, bro, when you look at it. Do you understand? As soon as they get rid of these freedom fighters, their transfers have been way better. No one ain't sitting there complaining about none of the transfers. We're not signing no one like Madawaki or none of these guys where everyone's going mad. Everyone we've been linked with, everyone's been on some, you know what, it's kind of calm. So they're kind of doing all right. It's not going to happen. Sir Jim Ratcliffe will have full control. Yeah, that's better. I'd rather that than the Glazers. I'd rather that. If we're seeing what we're building up with our little squad with the Omar Baradas and everything and how they're moving with their transfers, I'd rather have Sir Jim and his squad dealing with United than Glazers and what they want to come out there and do. And they had these guys, these Woodwards and that, going bananas. I'd rather them all day. All day. Actually, Sir Jim got first right to buy. He can match the price and ownership goes to him exactly. But has he got the money though, Charlie? That's the thing. Has he got the money? That's the only thing. Has he got the money to do that first right to buy? Because you see what they're doing. Bare loans and they're smart with it. The way they do their thing, innit? They'll borrow money from somewhere, send it back, and has he got the money though? Could he not just clear the debt? You know what I'm saying? So these are things where you got to watch out. But I would rather Sir Jim all day as the thing, as the boss. Get Glazers out my club. Exactly. I was about to say that. Get them and they're out because they've shown they don't care about us, mate, and they're never leaving. Giving us time for real. Come on, Qatar gone, move on. Yeah, I don't think Qatar's coming, man. I'm not coming here saying it. This is just what's come out, and it's about activating. I don't think Qatar's gonna think though. I don't think we're getting them. The Glazers own Tampa Bay, Buccaneers in the US. Yeah, I knew they owned someone, but I think United made them more money apparently. United make them more money. So this is their bread and butter. And then they've got that as well. Bro, they're just on a different thing, man. We need to get these guys out. They've all got a song that they always say in Old Trafford. The Glazers got to die. It's mad. You get it? So they really hate them. They really, really hate them. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. We need to get rid of them. We need oil money at Man United. I don't even think we need oil money, you know, to be honest with you. It would be nice, but I don't think we need it because we make so much money with revenue. This is why Newcastle can't spend because their revenue doesn't make no money, but they've just got rich owners. They've got the richest owners in the world or whatever, but their revenue isn't making any money. They're barely getting it like that. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So our thing is different. The way we get revenue and the clothes and everything, everyone is buying everything. So it is where it is, man. I love Scaloni's comments on Garnacho. Even Garnacho, he knows he's got a bad... Bro, they dropped him from the Argentinian squad, and then he came out and said, I don't care if you lot leave me in the under-21s for 6 months to a year on a World Cup year. This is what we're dealing with, bro. This is why I sit down and I say, how can we get onto the board for not letting these guys go? And they're so entitled, bro. Look at what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This geezer, everyone knows he's got an ego. The only people that don't care about his ego is probably his girl and Chelsea. They're the only team that don't care about his ego. Everyone else has said, nah, it's long. Trust me, proper greedy, proper. The faster Sir Jim gets 51%, the better it is for the club, 100%. Jim got 18 billion to his name. He's got the money. I hear it. But I just don't know if he will go out there and buy the whole club. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I just don't know if he'll do it, man. At the moment, he's probably going to do it the smart way, how he's doing it anyway. He's got into bed with the Glazers in a sense where he's come, you know what, we'll do business together, and then he's slyly pushing them out. You know what I'm saying? Slowly pushing them out. So it's good. What he's doing is good, isn't it? There was no other way. Like it came out. Laurie Whitwell, I think, came out and said the Glazers never wanted to sell Man United. They just wanted someone to come in and then help them out, basically, with some shares and put their own money in, etc. Why is Sir Jim having to put his own money in? It doesn't even make no sense to get carried in that. He shouldn't have to do that. So it just shows, isn't it, that these guys are just, yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah. Sir Jim's got the dough, though. He's got the dough. Seems like Ed Woodward has moved to Newcastle, judging by what a circus. Bro, it's crazy. Ed Woodward, he's just gone missing, isn't it? He should have never been in football at all. The man's a banker. This is what the Glazers are dealing with, just getting their friends' jobs. Yo, brother, come. Deal with Man United for me, bro. Just go and pay anything. No negotiation skills, nothing. What, I want that player? Go out there, just pay it. Anything. It's crazy, bro. This is what we've been dealing with, man. So it's good to see that we've got some control at least. They're negotiating prices. We're getting some smart signings. Dorgu was a smart signing. When you look at it now, it was actually a smart signing. So, yeah, man, INEOS have changed things, man. We would have never made half of these signings we made this season. It would have been some top players or something that's injured out or just coming to the end of their peak. Jim has proved promising with his 20-30% ownership. How I wish he had. Yeah, exactly. That's what Jardy just said. The quicker that he gets more percentage, the better. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Come on, man. We only got 16 likes. Not making no sense. Hit the likes, peoples. Let's go. I'm going to get into the next stuff in a second. I'm going to take a few more of these comments. Hit the likes. Run the likes up. Off the topic, but we should have sold Mainoo and Bruno and bought Wharton and Believer. Nah. Don't know about that. I'm not sure about that, man. Like why would we have sold Mainoo? Why would we have sold Mainoo? Bruno, if you said that, I understand, because there was actually a sell for him with the Saudi, etc. But why are you saying just sell Mainoo? For what reason? Do you get it? Like, and what, like, I don't get that one there still. Wharton and Believer sounds good, but come on. I think you put Believer next to anyone, that next person's good anyway. Mainoo would be good if he's next to Believer, and he will be the guy that we think he is. So I don't know, but I wouldn't sell him just randomly, like how you're saying it. You get me? That was definitely off topic as well. We need Manchester United go to the top. Yeah, man. Does not this Saudi guy look like Messi? Nah. He doesn't look nothing like Messi. Nothing like him. Garnacho was never a United player. That kind of character, ego, shit, move on. This is United, forever be. Bro, I just don't understand. The thing about Garnacho, I just don't understand how he thinks he's the guy already. I've never seen a guy at that age think he's the guy. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, he thinks he's Ronaldo now. Not like, I've got a bit of, yeah, I'm a bit bossy, whatever, but I still listen and I played. He doesn't listen. He cuts in and takes a shot like he don't care. Like, he thinks he's the guy. And the fact that he's coming out and saying what he's saying, I don't care if I stay in the under-21s for 6 months to a year, is madness. Like, your whole mentality is crazy. It's like, it's basically as if everyone around Garnacho is his age. It's like his agent isn't older than him. It's like his agent or something is his age, like it's his mate. So no one's telling him the right things to do. There's no one like an adult that's telling him, yo, Garnacho, relax. You're moving mad. It's like the guy's his age. So everything that he says, he just listens to. Oh, I'm going to retweet this. No problem. I'm going to talk about the manager. No problem. I'm going to go and say this. Bruv, anything, he just does it. No one tells him anything. He clearly hasn't got a big brother or something. Still have reservations about INEOS though. It's a promise to start with the proof of being a pudding. Need to see exactly. This is what I'm saying. We need to wait. That's what I'm saying to you. Everyone can have reservations and have an opinion, but let's at least wait and give them a little time. Do you understand? Like, we can't just put them in the same boat with the Glazers, and they've only been here for like 2 years. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Especially when we talk about like certain things, like the transfers. They've been kind of alright. You get me? They've done kind of well. So we'll see. But yeah, 100% Ginger, I'm with you with that one. A lot of people can not like the messenger, but give them time before we turn around and just say they're just like the Glazers, INEOS out as well. You know what I mean? Like, everyone just too reactionary. Everyone Glazer because now hitting another share because the system doesn't suit him, although he's a baller. Bro, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this, with Mainoo, man. But as I showed you yesterday, it said that Mainoo is the backup for Bruno in that position. Casemiro is the back, Ugarte is the backup for Casemiro. So that's the DMs that win the ball, and then Bruno and Mainoo, they're the 8s. If we're chasing the game like Arsenal, 1-0 down, we should be winning. We're making so much chances. You can't take off your main creator. Bruno's got the most created chances in the league, in the Premier League, from that one game. He created like 5 or 6 chances. He's got the most creations in the league. How are you meant to take off your captain, your leader, the most creative player on the pitch to bring on Mainoo? You got what I'm going to say to you? So that's what I'm saying. But there was a report yesterday that said Amrin views Mainoo as a backup to Bruno. So that's all it is. He's more of an 8. He can go up and he's good as a 10 as well. So we want him to, we want Amrin to be taken off Casemiro and putting on Mainoo. Mainoo's not a 6 to him. And someone still has to win the ball. So I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying, but a lot of things are things. What's this? We got a little bomber. Is this a bomber or not? Is this a bomber right now? Let me show you something. We just got some news about the boy freedom fighter. Every day there's something about this guy. I haven't seen it yet, so it might be positive, it might be negative. But you know this guy, he's always negative more time. Look at this now. Look at the time. It's 11:43. It's come out. So about, what's that? About 10 minutes ago, Roma and Man United have agreed on a 17 million transfer fee for Jadon Sancho. Negotiations continue, with Sancho demanding a salary of 6.5, while Roma aims to lower it to 5.5 million. His entourage is 10 million commission. 10 million just to make it happen. Just for being the middleman, I want 10 million euros. This is madness. Is a hurdle potentially requiring United to offer a severance package. Roma owner Dan Friedkin is evaluating the financial risks of the deal. This geezer is moving mad. Look at what his agent is doing. He's killing him. His agent is saying, because I'm the middleman and I'm making everything happen, I want 10 million euros. So we're going to pay 17 million to United. And then, yeah, obviously, and I think there's a 5 million bonuses. So it's going to add up to about 23 or something. 23 million to United. Pay him his salary. That's going to add up to about 30 million altogether. And then you got a 10 million commission. This is the thing about the freedom fighter, guys. This is what we're dealing with. How did I know it's going to be negative? Every time I bring you something about this geezer, it's negative news, bro. It's never just, you know what, Sancho is close to going to this club. It's always, nah, the agent fees don't add up, or the wages, or he's turned them down, or he says no. It's never, ever solidified. This geezer is just, it's just a joke, mate. Every time. If we were to sell, I would fancy Sir Jim and not oil money. For now, Mets, I don't care who we get, mate. I just want the Glazers out. I don't care who we get. We can get any owner, mate. As long as it's not the old Newcastle one or someone that's pony, I don't mind. Whoever's going to come in and be ambitious and say, you know what, boom, 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 and have things in place, the way Sir Jim has done it, he's put certain things in place and actually go out there and clear the debt and all of these things. Come on, man. Get us back to the top. Big stadium. Everything that we need to see is what we need. See his eyes and his face. Nah, he don't look like Messi, man. You get mad with that one, man. Keep both of the pictures side by side. This guy is funny. Hi, please. They must sell up. Yeah, it's a clause. It's a clause that's come through. Is that a bomber? No, it's a clause that's come through and they've basically activated the clause. But it's nothing crazy that they're going to sell or anything like that. So don't think like, yeah, it's solidified, they're selling now. They might not sell. It might just be the clause has been activated, but I don't mean nothing. So that's the stuff about the Sir Jim and the Glazers. But like I said, Sir Jim came in and he was gradually going to get the Glazers out anyway. That was his plan. Glazers don't want to fall outright buy. So, all right, I'll go in there with my 25%, whatever it was. And then slowly but surely, I'll get 50%. Then I'll get 70, whatever. Do you understand? And then buy them out. 66%, whatever it is. So we'll see. If Mainoo is good enough, then he will adapt. If he doesn't adapt, he isn't good enough, and it's time to move him on. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with Mainoo, man. But I think he wants to sign a deal. We want him to sign a deal. So I think he's going to stay. I just think everyone's just looking at it too much. Like, he's not playing. They're getting scared. He's pushing out he's an academy graduate, etc. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think it's calm. He wants to stay anyway. It's been said that he's going to stay. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Rudy Galletti. Yeah, I'm going to get into the Rudy Galletti. Rudy Galletti's talking about Hojlund as well. I'm going to go and see that in a second. People are hounding Bruno after rejected Saudi League for United. I don't understand that. But you got to remember something. What did Omar Barada and that come out and say? They said, we only want players that want to play for United. Bruno has turned down the maddest money you can think of, and people are onto him and saying, he should have left, etc. Bro, it's the man's life. You don't want to leave, you can't leave. He's not part of the Freedom Five. You understand? So it is what it is. And then there was reports coming out saying they're happy. A lot of the players were happy that he stayed, etc. And you got to remember, we're changing up our team a lot. We're getting bare new signings, etc. A lot of the players that have come are new to the squad as well, when you think about it, from last season. Bruno's been there. He's been solidified. He's a leader. He's a captain. He's a man that introduces everyone. So you kind of need them people. It's just like Onana. This season, he's got us in Bumo, and he kind of helped us, trying to help us with Belieber. They can't get rid of Onana, and he's doing all of that right now. Maybe next season, but I can't see them pushing him out, and he's just got them Bumo on him and they're through the door. You understand? That is what Sancho gets in wages for a season. Now let him rot in the 23. This is what I'm saying. This geezer doesn't want to drop his wage. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This geezer is doing everything but dropping his wage. And he thought it's going to get better and better. When Chelsea came in, offered him 180 to 200, he said no, because he thought it's going to get better. Napoli came, offered him something. He said no. Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho said, I don't want to leave the top 5 leagues. Then it was Juventus. That's just swiveled out of nowhere. We didn't even hear anything about Juventus, like it falling through or the deal's off. It's just gone missing, literally. And then now you got Roma, and then they're saying, yeah, we want a Mad P. He's not accepting their thing, but they haven't given up, so it's not done yet. It was coming out reports the other day, he's not going to accept them, etc. But apparently it's over the wages, and he's not done yet. So we'll see what happens, man. But it's financial risk for them. They might sign them, and then it messes them up. So yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? We'll see. I remember all the freedom fighter protection DO in the fan base calling him a baller and stuff. Sancho is dead food. He'll do an interview when he's 40 talking about regrets, bro. Like, this is why I say, if we're sending people on loan, yeah, we've got to send them abroad. You saw what Anthony done. He went abroad. He ripped it up. Sancho went to Chelsea. Rashford went to Villa. You didn't see no Chelsea fans or Villa fans crying for them. We need him back. We need to sign him on a permanent 40 million, 25 million. None of them cried. They just said, it is what it is. It's calm. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? But when you send these guys abroad, they rip it up. They look kind of better than they are. Then they can get a move. Like Anthony, he's had bare offers, but he just wants to go back to Real Betis. And they don't want to pay the money for him. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. If he goes abroad, he will probably look good. Napoli was his best option. They just won the league. They just signed De Bruyne. Your mate McTominay's over there. Come on, bro. Lukaku. Come on. That was the best thing for him. He would get goals and assists. Maybe at the end of the season, it might turn out, and then Tuchel gives him a call and says, you know what, bro? I see what you was doing over there in Napoli. You won the league again. Come true. But he doesn't care. He wants his dough. It's crazy. And then you've gone from Chelsea in the Champions League. Fenerbahce, I don't know what they're in. They might be in the Champions League. I don't know. Napoli, they just won the league. They're in the Champions League. Juventus, they're in the Champions League. Now, you're dealing with teams like Roma. They're not even in Europe. This is what you're dealing with. It's gone down to Roma. Who's next? And you got to remember, Becky Tash is waiting. Ollie's waiting in the background, you know. Because remember, Becky Tash, the Turkish league, their transfer window ends on the 12th of September. So our transfer window ends on the 1st of September. Soon as that happens, Becky Tash want to slide in and say, yo, you're sitting on the sideline, brother. Do you want to play or not? Do you get it? Look at this. This is the more news about him. Look at the this is the last stuff that came out about him. Look, he's scaring people off. Roma are happy to pay Sancho's wage demands of 7.8 million. That's not what he just said there, but boy, this is what they said yesterday, Gazzetta. It is his agent that is asking for high commissions, which have previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. I didn't even know Atletico Madrid was in it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that Juventus, I didn't even know Atletico Madrid was involved. But the commission that this agent wants, his agent is saying, this is my client, I've lined up the deal, I want my little drink. You know what I'm saying? And he's asking for 10 million euros. He's scaring everyone off, bro. Man United player needs to bring agents back to their senses. Your agent's gone mad. He's gone mad. He's gone mad. Gazzetta report commission demands have been ongoing issue for multiple clubs. So your agent is killing you, bro. And then DiMaggio said Roma will wait a little longer, but not forever. Roma and Man United have an agreement for Jadon Sancho, reached for 19 plus 5. So it's his agent that's killing him, man. His agent. That's what it is. It's his agent that's killing him. Obviously, that number's a bit different. That one says 7.5. Roma will pay it. But now we're saying, look, Roma aims to lower it to 5.5. So I don't know. But that commission stuff is the same. They're still talking about this commission. It's a hurdle. Juventus ran off. Atletico Madrid ran off. I don't know, bro. It's just crazy, bro. What a life. Like, it's just mad. Get a team, bro. You can start playing. The season started. What is he waiting for? Waiting for a loan to go back to Dortmund or something? Because that's the only team that will probably come in and they'll end. It'll be Dortmund for another loan. So Mainoo isn't going to play a minute because Bruno's never injured and he plays a minute. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. He might play against Grimsby. He might play against Grimsby next week. He is too good to rot on the bench. He's too good. They won't sell. Let's stick on the topic of selling the bomb squad, Hojlund and Ugarte. I don't think Ugarte is going this season. No one's even in for him. So, yeah, Hojlund seemed like he's a shout. When I get into Hojlund in a second, I'm going to take these last comments and then get into the next stuff. Don't worry. Try once, man. There's similarity. Maybe we are going to see a here we go for Messi to Saudi. 3, man. Mainoo. Sancho, a piece of gets a lifetime. You're onto him. Differently. You're onto him. Mainoo needs a player alongside him who complements him. A proper holding midfielder will allow Mainoo to become the playmaker. Exactly. And this is what I'm saying to you. We get Belieber or something there. It's 30. And we watched the 1-2 game in what's that place they're called? In pre-season. And Mainoo and Ugarte looked good. We saw that one game. This is before Mbeumo was ready to play. And then we had Bruno in the 10. And they looked good in that 10 there. In that little thing. So, but Ugarte is just you know what I mean? You just never know with him, bro. He could have a game where he makes a few tackles and he does well. And then he has a game where he just passes the ball to them for no reason. And he just kicks shins. So you just never know. Cut out Sancho in the under 23s. He'll spread his negative vibes onto the youngsters. It's true. You can't even have him over there. It's true, Mark. Man said he'll spread it to the young boys. JJ Gabriel is better than Sancho, and the guy's 14. Sancho is showing clubs what a nightmare. Many clubs wouldn't take him for free. Chelsea paid 5 million to send him back. Exactly. And Chelsea told him 180 to 200k what we'll pay you. Imagine that. 180 to 200k is what we'll give you. And he was like, nah, I can get better. He went to Napoli. They offered him more or less the same thing. Said, nah, I can get better. And then it's just been getting worse now. The clubs are getting worse. And the competitions. You go from Champions League, the main stage, to now no Europe. Roma's his last hope, mate. But Besiktas. That's how they say. Yeah. Besiktas. Safe. Besiktas. Yeah. But spelled, Besiktas. Safe. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's trying to save us. He's the only guy that's trying to save us with this Sancho guy. No one else is trying to save us. Not interested. Gyökeres almost fired his agent. Sancho allowed this to happen. Sancho's probably getting a bus in with that, bro. He's probably telling his agent, yo, tell him 10 mil, we'll split 5 each. He's probably telling him to do it. You know what I mean? His agent's probably on some, nah, man, I want to get you to move, man. He's like, nah, man, ask for 10 mil. I'm doing them a favor going there. That's how Sancho's probably thinking. Like me, I'm probably like, they're going to idolize him, innit? He's a big player going there. Roma don't really attract the best players. Let's be real. They're not the same club they used to be, innit? So he's probably thinking, I'm doing them a favor going there. Ask for the 10 mil. We'll get it, man. And we just split 5 each. Come on, man. Please, Elon Musk, Bayern United. And buy it. But let me get into the next stuff anyway. We'll get back into it. If you've missed anything, don't worry. After I spoke about it a bit more, we'll come back onto the stuff. But we got the boy Rasmus. And the boy Rasmus Hojlund, who Sancho, never heard of him. This guy's funny. Sneak ball. Napoli entering advanced negotiations with Man United for Rasmus Hojlund, with the Italian champions wanting an initial loan with a buy option. The Man United transfer committee set to meet today to discuss the offer. Bro, I don't know, because obviously there's stuff that came out yesterday saying that he wants to leave for obligation. He don't even want to buy option, but this is what Napoli are coming with right now. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see if that if Napoli switch up their tone anyway. And then obviously Fabrizio spoke about this situation on his YouTube, and he said today after Milan spoke to the agent of Hojlund again, but then they reached an agreement with Bayer Leverkusen's Victor Boniface. While Milan work on Boniface, Napoli called Man United again for Rasmus Hojlund. They already did a few days ago after the injury to Romelu Lukaku, as I told you, and they asked again for Rasmus Hojlund. Rasmus Hojlund is telling Leipzig, Napoli, and Milan, and all the interested clubs that his favourite opportunity will be to go on loan with obligation to buy. He doesn't want to return in 1 year and be on the same situation as players like Sancho and the others. He doesn't want to be a freedom fighter. So he's saying, listen, if you want to take me on loan, I will come on loan, but I want it to be solidified. I don't want to end next season and then I'm sitting there like, oh, am I going to go back? Are you not going to keep me? It's uncertainty for me. I just want to know my team and then go into the World Cup and then love my team, basically. So if I'm a Napoli player, I'm going to give everything for Napoli, kiss the badge and all of that. The end of the season, I know I'm still going to be a Napoli player. I can go to the World Cup, come back. I'm a Napoli player. I don't need to move out. I can have my house, etc. He just wants to be stable. So that's what he's saying. And then obviously Fabrizio said it again on his Twitter, and he said him and his camp have made it clear to Napoli, Leipzig, and AC Milan that they want an obligation to buy. AC Milan don't want to do an obligation to buy, seeming like. So Boniface, I don't know if it's weird. That's what I'm saying, because Boniface, I saw numbers as if they're trying to buy Boniface. So it's all weird. I don't know, man. But if he has to leave, want move to be guaranteed to feel total confidence. He wants to be confident where he goes. I'm not going nowhere. This is my club. This is where I'm going to be. So obviously he knows he's about 5th or 6th choice now. Remember that, guys. We got Sesko. Then we got Xerxes that's coming back. Then we'll have Cunha that can play up top. Mbumo. And then remember what happened the other day? We had Mount in a false 9. So he's 6th choice. So you know you're not getting no games. We've got 1 game a week. He's 6th choice. We need 5 players to get injured before you can play. 5 different players, bro. So he knows, bro, you might as well just leave. It makes the most sense. Go to Napoli. You came from that league as well. That's where we brought you from. So you was doing all right. You had space. You had time. You'll probably do his thing over there. You'll probably score goals. Some people probably say, look, we should not have sold him. But, mate, it is where it is, isn't it? This is where we're at. They don't rate him. Omar Barada already came out and said, listen, if you don't perform for 18 months, you have to leave. So they're going through that thing now where it's like, bro, we don't believe in this guy no more. Some people are saying, Sesko's here, give him, like, I wouldn't mind him being a 70-minute player. Do you understand? If Xerxes in the 10 or Xerxes not kind up top, you put Sesko to play in and you bring on Hojlund for the last 20 minutes. He's running at tired legs. He might not have to fight as much. I wouldn't mind that, but it seems like they're not even on that. They've said, yo, this geezer, we are tired of you. It's over. You know what I mean? You gave you 18 months. You've not performed. See you later. So, yeah, that's the situation with Hojlund, man. Obviously, indicator, he broke the Belieber news and he's been kind of reliable since then, but he's on and off. So we still take him with a pinch of salt, but he can get a shout-out now. I had him blocked at first. Now he gets a shout-out. So when he says stuff, you do kind of listen. And I saw he got the Rodrigo thing right as well. He said Rodrigo will go to Man City if they sign Savinho, and then Fabrizio said it about 3 hours later. So indicator, you got to give him a bit of ratings, but take him with a pinch of salt. Let's get these likes up, my peoples, man. Hit the likes, man. Everyone's moving mad. People are moving like they had their breakfast or lunch today. Get the likes, my peoples. Subscribe if you're new. And then we had this yesterday. This is some stuff about Napoli are proper pushing. So they're still pushing. Do you understand? And this is obviously what we just saw just now. But yeah, they're still pushing, etc. And he doesn't want to be part of the freedom fighters. He's not on that. Napoli are pushing hard to sign Rasmus Hojlund on loan with an option to buy. But Rasmus wants your obligation to buy. So that's where we're probably at. But indicator saying we're in advanced negotiations. So if it's advanced, we're trying to sort something out. We're trying to get to a solution. So we'll see what happens, man. Don't want to hear about the spoiled brat Jadon. Sancho's in his prime now. You can't underestimate him. He's the best goal digger out there. Different. Clubs won't even pay a penny for Sancho, Garnacho, and Anthony next season. They'll sit out, career over. We don't care anymore. But we need to get rid of them, man. They need to be someone else's problem. That's the thing. They're still our problem for now. Do you understand? And we sell them, we can go and buy some more players. So Anthony, everything's dried up with him. It's gone mad. So yeah, that's the stuff about Hojlund. Obviously, Milan. Obviously, all it's crazy because all of that's come out, and it still says Milan's name in it. Milan, Leipzig, and AC Milan, and Napoli. But Leipzig have signed a replacement for Sesko, Romelu or whatever his name is, for like 20 million. AC Milan are looking close to sign Boniface. So I don't know. Is it just Napoli now? Because Fabrizio's saying other things. He's saying all three of them. He's told all three of them. But AC Milan are close to signing Boniface. Look, advanced talks for Boniface. This was yesterday. Negotiations underway. And then Rudy Galletti came out and said that they are out of the race to focus on other targets. And straight away after that, come on. Look at that. Look at the time difference. 2:02. Look at the time at the bottom. 2:02 yesterday. They are out of the race to focus on other targets. 3 minutes later, Fabrizio says, mate, they're in for Boniface. So it's crazy. Like the way they're getting briefed that there is mad. But literally 3 minutes later. So they're at the race. So this is what I'm trying to say. If it's Leipzig, AC and Napoli, it seems like Napoli are the only ones in that race. So we can only be hopeful that Napoli actually come through. Because if Napoli don't come through, we're stuck with him now. And he's going to be sitting there for no reason. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. So we'll see what happens, man. That's the stuff about Hojlund. We'll move on to the next stuff. We've had, look at this. Let me show you what happens with us, man. This is Man United in a nutshell, yeah? This is why I just can't come here and bring you news from anywhere. Look at the Mirror. They've come out here this morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. My dream is Manchester United. I don't know this geezer. I don't even know who the guy is. The guy's called Nikola Kristovic. So he's put this out at 9 in the morning. You go in the article. He wants his dream move to Manchester United, blah, blah, blah. If you go read the article from the Mirror, he's proper saying it. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He wants his dream move to Manchester United. Boom, boom, boom. Fabrizio said, here we go, to the geezer yesterday. Yesterday, Fabrizio said, here we go, to this guy. And this guy's woke up today in the Mirror, not knowing that is a here we go. But my dream is Manchester United. But the Red Devils now won't be signing this Ariel star because of Belieber and some other stuff. You go read the article. The guy's clueless. He doesn't even understand that this guy's already had a here we go to Atlanta. This is the stuff about Man United. This is just another way to show you lot. Take everything with a pinch of salt. They just wake up and make stuff up. And remember, the Mirror is the people that said that Tottenham put in a 70 million bid that was never confirmed. So the Mirror is a bit dodgy. They're on and off. But yeah, that's just some more news to show you lot. These guys are just dodge. They just say whatever. And then I've got this chart as well. This is Fulham. Craven Cottage. We have not lost there since 2009. We haven't lost at Craven Cottage since 2009, peoples. So this is what's going on. We haven't lost there. So boy, it's looking good, man. Hopefully we go there and we do what we need to do and what we do. We usually, which is not lose. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens over there. And then we got, obviously, this is the before and after. This is the Man United effect. This is what happens when you join Manchester United. This is the effect. You got Cunha, you got Mbumo, and you got and then you got Sesko. This is what happens when you join. Look at them. Cunha, look at him. Started on 1.4 million, 2.1 million. And you got to remember as well, that 1.4 million is still when Man United's linked with him. And we probably got the here we go as well. We probably got here we go, but it's not solidified yet. Where we can, it's not confirmed in Man United. So he's probably still got some ads by then. He's gone and got 1.4 million. And then when he's got confirmed, bam, 2.1 million. Then you got Mbumo, 463k, same thing. Remember, because of Fabrizio and that, we're getting linked with these guys. We're getting here we goes early. until they actually get confirmed. So once they're actually confirmed and they change their T-shirt and all of that, look, 1.1 million, different. And then you got Benjamin Sesko, same thing. Like, look at that, 1.3 million. It's crazy, bro. 451k. It's crazy. And he's been linked to Arsenal for ages. Thing didn't go up. As soon as he's linked to us, it just goes bananas. So that's the Man United effect, man. It just goes crazy, man. It just goes mad. This was the Freedom 5. This is the Argentina stuff that I showed you about Garnacho. This geezer doesn't care, man. He doesn't care. I told you that he's come out and he said he don't care if he's going to stay in the under-21s for 6 months to a year. He's cool. He don't mind. He's not scared. This is what Fabrizio's saying. I think Fabrizio is definitely getting briefed. He's definitely going to get the money when that deal is done, because I've never seen Fabrizio come out and say a deal is 100% going to happen. He said that here we go, it's going to happen. This geezer is different. And this is what Fabrizio said yesterday about the Garnacho. He said Chelsea sees value in Garnacho. Let's see what the fee will be. Maybe you can sign the player for 30, 35 or 40 million. But they see a value here. They believe it's a player with a completely different price from what is the request now from United. Bro, this geezer's got more goals than Madueke and Gittins in the last 2 seasons. They sold Madueke for 52 and bought Gittins for 55. He's got more goals and he's younger. What value are they seeing me? I don't understand. The only thing they can have as an argument is you don't want the player. You fell out with him. That's it. Literally. And then you've got the middle. This is what I was talking about. Garnacho only wants to sign for Chelsea or staying at Man United out of the squad. He isn't scared by that. Staying at Man United and out of the squad, he don't mind being in the under-21s and all of that. He's saying it's cool. It's fine. This guy's different, man. Different. We need to get 100 million from these players. We might end up getting believed by it. Nah, we're not getting 100 million, man. I don't think we'll get 100 million. I'll be real. You're on to me with this Rudy Galletti thing. I'm going to check for you, Lucky. Don't worry. He's on to me. Anthony Malacia, Sancho need to leave ASAP. They'll just be training for months until the... In fact, they just pay Malacia off and let him go. Yeah, Malacia's going to be cheap. But that's the same thing I said about Bayende. Bayende is the same thing. Like, he only came for about 3-4 million. We should be able to get rid of him easy. Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectations. The club believe all evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair and accurate, which it is fair. Like I said to you, Madueke is gone for Madueke went for 52 million. I'm going to show you a little chart anyway. Madueke went for 52 million and Garnacho scored more goals and assists than him in the last 2 seasons anyway. Look, this is just one chart. Let's see this one here. This is just one chart. And this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the last 2 seasons. Let me show you look now. I'm talking about the last 2 seasons. This is just last season. 52 million for the top one for Madueke, but there is 30 million. And they scored the exact same goals and Garnacho had more assists. That's last season. How does that make sense? That's just last season. The last 2 seasons, he's got more than Madueke, goals and assists and Gittins. Man, I get mad, man. Come on, man. Let's be serious now, man. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Give us our money, man. Give us our 50 million. Give us our 45. I'll take 45 minimum. 45 minimum. He's saying the same thing. At least 45 minimum. Come on, bro. So what's the last 2 seasons? Let me see the last 2 seasons. Garnacho in the Premier League, 36, 6 goals, 2 assists, 25, 50. It doesn't make no sense. Look at that. It doesn't make no sense. Like, they're not even making no sense. Just give us our money, bro, man. Give us our 45, please. Last 3 seasons. Right, this is what I was showing you. Look, last 2 seasons. What's this? Look at the last 2 seasons. Cool. Let me have it side to side. 10 goals, 11 goals. So like he's got 11 goals and 10. So that's 21 goals, yeah? And then he's got 15 assists in the last 2 seasons. Let's look at Madueke now. Madueke has got 11 plus 8, which is what, 19? And then we got 7 assists. 19 and 7. And then you've got Garnacho with 21 and 15. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, mate? 21 goals. He's got 19. 15 assists, he's got 8. And you're telling me he's 52 million that you sold. Not even like we're sitting here and saying Alanga or someone that is nothing to do with us. This is literally Chelsea selling him. You sold him for 52, but you're telling us he's only worth 30. Come on, man. Let's make it make sense, man. It doesn't make no sense. And I get what you're saying now about the 100 million from sales now. Because I was sitting there saying we're not getting 100 million from the Freedom 5. But I get what you're saying. You're talking about with Hojlund as well. Hojlund might be a 30, Garnacho 40, Sancho 15. I get you now. I hear it. It could happen. Anthony 20 or something. Yeah, it could happen still. You're right. You're right. I just thought about it. United, I want Wharton. This guy always wants FIFA teams, man. Sancho's in his prime now. Best goal digger out. I want to talk about the dickhead. What's the news about the Glazers selling Metch? I'm going to show you that in a second. Let me just run through these comments. I'm going to run back on there and I'm going to summarize a few of it in a sec. Don't worry. Time, get moving, exit terms. I wouldn't sell to Chelsea. They have the money, but choose not to spend it. But happy to buy other players. Chelsea are taking the piss. Listen, let me tell you something about Garnacho as well. See Garnacho? He only wants to go to Chelsea because I think he wants to actually come and score against United and basically prove his point that, look, you was wrong, Ruben. I'm that guy. That's what I think he does. I think he wants to stay to prove Ruben wrong. Because, bro, Bayern Munich literally knocked on the door. That's a solidified title. You're in Champions League every season. You're only behind Elise or Diaz. You're going to play every game. You're coming off the bench. He might go to Chelsea. They've got 100 wingers. He might not play certain games. Like, you got a Quenda coming next season. They've got wingers for days. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Get into Madueke, English, hence players sent higher. Ghana, Argentina's value lower. There's something cooking. Nah, man. I know what you're saying about the English tax, but still, man, it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything, man. We're going off stats and all of that as well, man. It doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I'm saying to you? I think that we've got to be sensible. My man's younger. He's younger. He's got potential. No one ain't saying Garnacho is a scrub. He's definitely got potential if he starts listening. But there's no way that Garnacho should be 30 million. Come on. That's crazy. Garnacho just wants to prove a point. Exactly. I don't think he's going to prove it anyway. Exactly. That's what I said. He turned down Bayern because I think he wants to prove a point. He wants to score at Old Trafford or something against us or at Stamford Bridge and celebrate. I think he's going to celebrate and say, look, I'm the guy. I am here. Come on, man. Look at this guy, man. This guy is a bum. They didn't even want him. They didn't even want him, bro. Arsenal didn't even want him. Come on, man. Guy's got more goals and assists than him in 2 seasons. And we're sitting here and saying, yeah, he's 52 and he's 30. That's mad. It doesn't even make sense. That's just looking at Man United tax, seeing how he was before and how rubbish he was, and saying, yeah, you know what? Man United can't sell players and they just got that tax where they do whatever. So we're just going to go there and bump them. That's it. That's literally what you're saying. There's nothing else to it. But there's no way. He's got 21 goals and assists. 21 goals, 15 assists. That's 36 goals and assists in 2 seasons. 36 goals and assists in 2 seasons. And then you've got Madueke, who is on, what's that, 19, 22, 26. Come on, man. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it, allow it, allow it. Please. Run us our money, please. Give us our 45 minimum and we'll be all right. See you in a bit. Simple as that. Dorgu or Ahmad will school him when we play. If he goes there, we'll probably start running into our players. Garnacho going outside. But we need 45 minimum. Minimum. I'm on some 43 plus 5. It's cool. As long as it goes past 45, that's cool. There's no way we can go out there and get 35 or something like that. Nah, man. That is bumping ourselves, man. Literally, man. We have to go out there and get a good money. Get something good. So, yeah, man. I'm gonna summarize what's going on anyway so you can see what's happening. We had this stuff about Sir Jim. This is the main stuff about Sir Jim and the Glazers. And on August the 13th, which was about a week ago, a clause was activated that means that if the Glazers want to sell Man United, then Sir Jim and Ratcliffe and INEOS cannot stop them. They will have to bounce too. They might be able to bounce too. It might be a thing where, bro, we're selling it. You got to sort it out with the next people. So that's the situation with with the Glazers and Sir Jim. However, the Qatari camp, who is Sir Jazim, is not interested anymore. They've moved on to other projects. They're not on it. So that's not really good news for us. But like I said, there's so much other people. People look at Qataris and think Qataris are the only Qataris in the world. Like, they own the whole country. Bro, Sir Jazim. That's it. We've got other players. We've got other people in Qatar that might want to buy it. If it goes for sale anyway. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, United, I think this as well. We've got this. I didn't show you that about this one. United, we've got confirmed the appointment of Stephen Torpy as the new academy director. Torpy, formerly of Brentford, replaces Nick Cox. He will continue his duties in the coming weeks to ensure a smooth transition period before starting his new role as Everton's technical director. After an extensive recruitment process, we are delighted to have appointed Stefan at such an exciting time for our academy, said Jason Wilcox, who played a key role in the appointment. So we'll see what this guy's about. Hopefully he's good and he can get our academy to playing some good football or something. But he's come from Brentford. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that, man. Hopefully you get some set pieces over there, but you know Brentford love a set piece. So we'll see what happens with that. Imagine turning down buying for Chelsea. This is what I'm saying. It's crazy, Steph. So he just wants to prove a point, man. He's young-minded where he's trying to get the get back. Plus, we've got a good relationship with Chelsea board, but exactly. Omar Barada and that, it's true. 45 million, man, get out here. 50 or nothing. Exactly. Really, it's 50 or nothing, but you got to remember, we've had arguments with him. He wants to leave. We've told him he has to leave. It's got leaked everywhere. So you've got to dim it down a little bit because of that. That's the only reason. If this guy was like who can I say? It was like someone like, look, it's like Ugarte right now. Someone coming for Ugarte and we wanted 35 million. We have to sell him for the 35 million because there's no problem. We're saying we want him to go for 35 million. We're sticking to our valuation, done. But Garnacho, we've kind of had beef with him. Because we've had a little passer with him. It's been out there, it's known. He's going on the gram doing madness. He's liking tweets. He's talking about root, like, you know his thing. Do you understand? Fabrice, his agent keeps briefing Fabrice, yo, it's Chelsea or nothing. I'm going to stay in the Premier League. Fabrice always saying, here we go, it's coming. Fabrizio is literally saying, I've never seen him be this confident, ever. He's saying, I told you lot in January or something, that here, brother, I got the article. He's saying, here we go is not far or something. Like, the way he's talking is crazy. Like, I've never seen him talk like this. So his agent must be getting the money. When this deal goes through at the end, he's going to get a little money from them. Because the way Fabrizio is talking is madness. I'm telling you. I'll get the article for you lot and show you lot. He's proper getting into it. Like, I told you that in July it's going to happen. The here we go will happen. And da-da-da-da. Like, bro, it's crazy. Look at this. Look at this, the middle article. What's the middle article? I've told you since July, my feeling is Garnacho will go to Chelsea. This will be here we go. And I maintain my position. Bro, they haven't even bidded. They haven't even made a bid. What are you talking about? This is what I'm saying to you, that his agent is paying him. He's paying Fabrizio to put this out there, to make the deal happen. This is what Fabrizio said this yesterday on his YouTube. You can go and check it out on his YouTube, bro. When have you ever seen Fabrizio Romano say this about a player, any player, and the bid not come in or nothing? I've told you since July, my feeling is Garnacho will go to Chelsea. This will be a here we go, and I maintain my position. He's standing on business. In the background, behind the scenes, this deal is advancing. Man United and Chelsea are talking. Man United and Chelsea have very good relationship. The CEO of Man United, Omar Barada, has a very good relationship with the hierarchy of Chelsea. On the transfer fee, there's a gap, but they're talking. In the last 48 hours, Bayern called Alejandro Garnacho's camp to understand the situation of Garnacho. The answer from Garnacho was thanks, fantastic club, but I only want to go to Chelsea. This guy is getting briefed. I'm telling you, the agent is paying him Maguire's to say, yo, bro, make this deal happen. Put what you got to put out there. We only want Chelsea. And he's coming in and he's standing on business. He's saying that here we go will happen and I maintain my position. That's what he's saying. And then Chelsea officials have instructed Garnacho to be patient. Club-to-club talks are expected to accelerate in the coming days. I thought the talks are happening already. in the background, behind the scenes, this deal was advancing. Man United and Chelsea are talking. So Fabrizio saying they're talking. Oh, they're going to accelerate. Okay. Because I thought he was saying it like they haven't started. But yeah, they were going to accelerate in the coming days. So that was looking at the 20th, which was yesterday. So any day soon we can get this here we go. But Fabrizio is standing on business saying this will be a here we go, and I maintain my position. He's not playing. Glazers never selling. Selling to the same sponsor of Hammers. Man United make too much money, plus they partnered with Ratcliffe. Yeah, exactly. English Premier League being owned by Emirates and Qatar. The West are just puppets in a string for the love of money, regardless. I mean, we make money regardless, man. That's what I'm saying. We don't need to be Qatari'd off. We've got money anyway. And look at this article as well, guys, by the Sky Sports said yesterday. As it stands, Sancho is exploring other options to Roma. So he's not even rating Roma. This is what came out yesterday. That came out saying it, and then obviously we had this stuff about from Italy, and it's saying that the commission is too crazy. That 10 million that he wants is mental. If he was in the squad with no drama, he will be 78 exactly. Half off his insanity. It's true. He'll have a lot of things. You get it? He will have a lot of potential, and everyone knows that Garnacho's got potential if he listens. Like when Dorgu come, he didn't pass him for about 10 games. If he was listening, he'll be a whole different player, man. Garnacho better pray we get proper money, or this plan will blow up his face. My ultra fan Glazers, out fan, all we want is players can fuck off how we want. Mitch, what's the story of midfield and goalkeepers? The last stuff about midfield and goalkeepers, I'll show you that now. Yeah, this Sancho guy is different, man. The last stuff about that was this. I'm going to show you that right now. Literally. The Believer stuff is kind of dried up. Obviously, we know that's kind of a next season thing, if anything. We had this yesterday about the goalkeeper situation. And then I'll show you midfielder in a second. And it was this. Although outgoings are a priority, Man United officials remain keen on bringing Lamens in this summer. Ruben Amorim is a big admirer after providing the green light in July. The player wants to move. He's dying to come. He wants to come so bad, Lamens. And then we had Donnarumma. There's still a chance he could end up on the red side of United, red side of the city. For that to be possible, we'll need to move on a goalkeeper. But that's been getting said from the beginning. So that's not really news, is it? We've already known we've got to move on a goalkeeper to be able to get another goalkeeper. Do you understand? And then obviously we had this. When I showed you the Lamens stuff, I also showed you this chart at the end, and that's all the goalkeepers and all their stats. Lamens is the one in orange. Blue is Diego Costa. Green is Donnarumma. I'm gonna push my screen a bit in so you can see it a bit more. Onana is the purple one, pink, whatever you want to call it. And look at Lamens, bro. And people want to say it's the Belgium league, bro. The goals are the same size. The goals are the same size. The box is the same size. The pitch is the same size. He prevents goals. And he's got the best stats for goalkeepers last season. He prevented the most goals. He made loads of saves. He surpassed the Gear's best season. So big up the boy Lamens. And obviously, Ruben Amorim hasn't closed the door on Hojlund staying at United. But the player knows he won't be first choice following Sesko's arrival. He won't even be fifth choice or sixth choice. This is the problem. Like I said to you, Sesko's first, then it's Xerxes, then it'll probably be Cunha, then it's Mbumo, then we've got Mount, who is Mount is the false nine, what we saw against Arsenal. So you're not even fifth choice. You need 5 players to get injured before you can play. So it's better you just go in it. And then I had this stuff about Ratcliffe. He was furious that INEOS tried to sue him. Tottenham tried to sue him. Remember, he used to have INEOS on the seats. The back of the seats, they used to have INEOS on it. I think he took it off too early or something. They tried to sue him. He turned around and went mad. And now he's counter-suing them with some sponsorship stuff as well, with Audi linked with yourself, Harry Kane or something. I don't know. But you can go and read the article. It's there with the Telegraph. You get me? So, yeah, man. Lamens is the guy, man. 13 to 17 million. Man United's his dream move. He's twerking for us. Literally, he's talking in interviews. He's like, wow, he's ready. I've seen some links about Lamens wanting Inter Milan want him as well, but I haven't seen it from no one solidified, to be honest with you. It's got no one certain that we can sit here and go, boom. So that's the situation with the goalkeeper and the midfield. With the goalkeeper, anyway. The last links about midfield, I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, if you look at this chart, though, oh yeah, people was asking me what this thing is that makes these players. Yeah, it's called data MB. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat for those that don't think. Data MB, so that you lot can see. So anyone want to go and compare players and this little chart thing, that's the thing there. It's called data MB. Yeah, because I know a few of you lot asked me yesterday, what is that? How do you use that, etc. So that's what it is. Data MB or something like that, and you can put your players in and it'll show you the difference between them. I don't know if you've got to sign up or nothing. I saw this chart on Twitter. Man United needs to box-to-box midfielder to be part of. Yeah. I think the money for Belieber is there. It's sitting there next season. The money's there. We've got the money sitting there for Belieber next season. Now it's like, you know what? If we make some sales now, we can go in for Lamens and maybe a midfielder. Who knows? It might be a Gumi or one of these young, you get me? These midfielders. But that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think the situation is. We got to sell these players and then we'll use that money. I've spent my 200 million on the front line and the Belieber money's there. But let's sell some players now and then we will turn around and think. This is some midfield links. I'll show you now because you asked for midfield as well. Hope you lot have all seen the chart now. This is the midfield links. We've got Rabiot. This is irrelevant, this Rabiot stuff, by the way. But let me just show you lot, this Rabiot stuff and if it makes any sense. Many of those who are close to Rabiot's camp are proposing an opportunity to offer to clubs, for example, Man United. This is Fabrizio Romano, yeah? He's a player who was a target for Man United many years ago, 10 hard days. In the recent years, was never close. At the moment, I'm not hearing anything concrete on Man United in negotiations or in talks for Adrian Rabiot. He's going to be offered to Man United and many other clubs as opportunity for 15 to 20 million. United are looking for a different kind of player. I think United wanted to go for Belieber for intensity, a defensive midfielder. Rabiot is a different profile. So you just said all of that. You said Man United about 4 or 5 times in your YouTube. You put United offered, right? And then you ended it by saying, we don't even want him. We're not even going to go for him, nothing. But he's going to be offered to us. Everyone gets offered to everyone. And that's more or less a free agent because he's done with Marseille or OM, whoever he is. And then they just said that. And then we had this stuff about Agumi and they basically Mondo Deportivo, who is reliable for Spanish news, but they didn't say nothing about Man United. They just said Agumi's release clause is exactly 35 million. It's unknown whether Sevilla will be willing to negotiate at this amount because we're trying to get it for a bit cheaper. So that's what came out about the midfielders. That's probably the most recent that came out about the midfielders. And then it was this stuff as well. Belieber replacement, they were calling it. And it was nothing. This is what I'm saying to you. It's not nothing solidified where I'll come here and tell you that. But it was Camavinga. And I spoke about this yesterday on the show. As you can see, the 20th on the bottom. Man United are now moving their interest in Eduardo Camavinga as a Belieber alternative, according to reports in France. And then the one before was a report in Spain saying that for Harjes or whatever they're called, Man United are now considering an option to present in a proposal close to 69.1 million, which is about 80 million euros. Come on, man. Are we really going to do that? So, yeah, that's the latest on midfielders for you that asked that. Yeah, that's the latest on it. Maybe Ratcliffe buys them out one day, but partners, yeah, I think he's going to get them out. 100% he's going to get the Glazers. And look at Camavinga's injury record anyway. He's injured now as we speak, by the way. Bodo Glimt Thrash stomped Gas last night. It's a long time since Norway had a team in the Champions League. I swear, ain't Vitek gone to Stamgras, whatever it's called, Stamgras? Ain't Vitek there? I swear Vitek is in Sturmgras. Didn't he go there on loan? Costa Lamens, want to get it sorted. No Donnarumma, please. I'm not really rating Donnarumma either. I don't see the hype in him. Feel certain that the outgoings will happen in the last hours, giving us no time. This is what I've been saying now. I've been saying this the whole time. We're probably going to get them to go. All the freedom fighters will go, but we won't be able to replace them. That's what I've been saying. Lamens just too good for his age. We need to get him, man. Donna is worse than Onana. Look at that. Exactly. Crazy. That's what I've been saying. He's not even all that. And you got to remember, everyone was saying it. Rio Ferdinand that was saying the only thing that can put them down is this goalkeeper in the Champions League. He was making bare mistakes at first. And then he just made up for it and started bailing them out. But at first, everyone was saying the goalkeeper's a bit dodgy with his PSG team. It's the goalkeeper. It's the goalkeeper. You know what I mean? And then, yeah. everyone just changed their tone on him. Everyone started twerking for him. Probably Rosenberg, I would guess, Charlie. I think it was RBK or Mulder who was in the Champions League last. I want Lamens Costa. Data MB, that's this thing here at the top right. If anyone want to go compare players, that's the site, Data MB. They compare all the players. Oh, yes. Donnarumma passed the eye test over. No, just look at the Champions League last season. But it was on and off, though. He made mistakes and then he didn't. It was on and off. It was a weird one. Imagine after outgoings, we go for Believer and goalkeeper. That would be insane. It would be. But I don't think we go for Believer this season anymore, man. They've made it clear they don't want to sell him. It's like, it'll be a bit disrespectful now, I think. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Joe should only keep them at 30 million. Sancho keeps rejecting clubs. Anthony keeps rejecting clubs. Bro, we're just at a mad place, man. We're literally just at a mad place. We're at a mad place right now where it's just like, we can't get rid of them. And you see, since after this, let me tell you something. The new wave, when we're trying to sell players, they're not going to be on mad wages. So it won't be that bad. And it'll be like one player. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It'll be like a one player we're trying to get rid of, or two. It won't be 5, 6 players in a row. We're trying to get rid of them and they're sitting there and they're freedom 5. So it'll be a bit easier, but it's just peak right now, man. I'm trying to see if there's any more news for us. And obviously, since we've been on stream, we had this news about Sancho, obviously. Yeah, man, his commissions, man, the 10 million that his agent's asking for is crazy, man. 10 million commission is a hurdle. His agent is saying, I want 10 million. That's a transfer fee for certain players. The commission that his agent wants is what? Half of that will get you Malacia. We'll probably sell Malacia for 5 million euros. Half of what his agent wants as a drink is what will get you Malacia. That's crazy. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Hit the likes, my peoples. Come on, man. What we doing here? There's more people in the chat than the likes. Let's get the likes going, my peoples. Might have happened. Might if I made a replacement, not alone. Keep pushing personal time. Oh, yeah, let me check this Rudy Galletti. You're onto him. You've been onto Rudy Galletti all day. Rudy Galletti. Why have I got it in caps like that? Rudy Galletti. Okay, this is what you're not trying to show me this. August the 13th. What are you trying to show me, Lucky? It's this, yeah? 1 hour ago, contacts ongoing between Napoli and Man United for Rasmus Hojlund. The club is pushing for more flexibility in the formula while United and the striker remain in a permanent deal as for now. Other European clubs have also started to ask for info. Yeah, man, the boy, he wants to go himself anyway. Do you get it? So he said he wants it to be obligation himself anyway. Yeah, love. You kept telling me to go there. I'm here now. I big up yourself. Love for that, Lucky, man. Love for that. Sancho is getting 6 million. He should just leave, bruv. This geezer's he's a headache, man. Headache, bruv. This is what he does. This is what Sancho does. He rejects squads. Anthony's been rejecting as well, guys. Remember that. Anthony's been out here rejecting everyone as well. The last I saw about Anthony, he rejected someone else. Let me show you that about Anthony. This geezer, Real Betis, is still waiting for him, and he's just out there rejecting everyone. Madness, man. We just can't catch a break, bro. We just got the worst. And people are sitting there saying that we can't sell. Bro, these guys are entitled. They're all entitled. Every single one of them. Even Anthony, I actually like Anthony as well. I like Anthony, but bro, come on, man. He's moving, man. Look at this. It's the last about Anthony. Anthony has rejected a move away from Manchester United for the 3rd time this summer. Still holding out for Real Betis. Anthony has rejected offers from Saudi Arabia, Italy, and Germany. He's made it clear to Man United he only wants Real Betis. Anthony is in direct contact with Betis officials who are urging him to hold firm. Betis will wait until the end to push for another loan. No obligation. No obligation. That's the last about Anthony, this geezer. This is the last stuff about Anthony. This geezer rejecting everyone. This is what we're dealing with, bro. The Freedom 5 are just entitled, bro. And look at that. Sancho has a contract till next year. He's got 1 year left. Anthony's got a contract till 2027. Garnacho's contracted until 2028. 28, he'll be 24 by then. World Cup next year, let them rot in the under 21s and ruin their careers if they want to be bullies. Because Garnacho saying I only want Chelsea. Sancho's rejecting everyone and he just wants the bag. Wages are never adding up for him. Anthony's rejecting everyone. He rejected Leverkusen wanted him as well. Atletico Madrid. There's teams that are coming in for these players. It's not like these players are not attracting anyone. There's actually people coming in for them. And they're just acting up. See what I'm trying to say to you? Like, it's just gone mad, man. It's just a joke thing. Literally. Yeah, I saw this one. Hopefully he can help out with the set pieces. Because you know Brentford, how they stay already. I think Camavinga will be a good move. He's injury prone though, man. It's the injury prone thing. And a lot of people are scarred from Real Madrid. They always sell players at the end when they're like done with their time. It's not their time yet. They'll sell them. Casemiro, they sold him to us. They sold us Varane and he kept getting injured. So it's a bit mad. We took Embremo from Brentford and now we're taking their academy director too. We need their set piece coaches as well, man. Give us their set piece coaches. That's who we need. How much do we save getting this human waste Sancho, Brad? Mate, he's on like 7 million a year or something like that. I don't even know how much it is. Is it 7 million or is it more than that? I can't remember, but we just need to get all of them gone, man. It's crazy. I'm happy after we sold the bomb squad, we'll never have to deal with such again. That's what I said. Once the bomb squad is gone, everyone will be on calm wages. So once they're ready to go, it's only one player. Just get rid of them. And hopefully nothing comes out in the media. We're good. Literally. I think Anthony will take a move to Turkey or Saudi if bettors can't pay up. I think so too. Why are these players and clubs taking the piss at United? They think United are tank. Bro, because all of our thing goes out in the open. Everyone sees it. Everyone sees it. When we don't want Anthony, when we don't want Garnacho, it's out there. Rashford. No one even knows what happened with Rashford and Amrin. But we just know that there's beef. So it's like they're coming in and just lowballing us. It's crazy, man. Garnacho should realise if he doesn't go, he's going to be rot because his wages are small. How can man reject buying over Chelsea? And he's saying he don't mind rotting though. Have you not seen the article? He doesn't mind. He's saying, I don't mind rotting. Look at this. He's saying he doesn't mind staying in the under 21s. Fabrizio keeps letting us know every single day that this guy doesn't mind. His agent is telling him everything. So that's the stuff on the Freedom 5, man. That's the stuff on them, man. Obviously, Rudy Galletti, big him up. This is what he said about Hojlund. This is the last thing that's come out about Hojlund. So, boy, it's an interesting one to see what's going to happen with these guys, man. But Hojlund is in advanced talks with Napoli. That's what it's seeming like. So, yeah, man, we'll see what happens with that, man. Let me summarize everything. So that's it. Hojlund's in advanced talks. Leipzig, AC Milan, they've kind of moved on. Napoli's still there. We've got this stuff about the clause. It's been activated. We'll see what happens with that. AC Milan's left the race, as it said here. We had a bit of news here about some bullshit. I just show you that all the time. When I catch out frauds, I have to show you that the frauds. Mirror have made a whole article saying his dream is Man United. You click onto it. He's talking about, yeah, he might go to Man United. Look, it came out. Look at the date and the time at the bottom. 9 o'clock this morning, they've put this out. Fabrizio put, here we go, for the same geezer yesterday. They don't even know that here we go's happened yet. They've gone out there and put them. My dream is Man United. They put him in his old Lee shirt. They still think he's playing for this club. They've made a whole story about him. 9 o'clock today morning, they've let it out. But Fabrizio's already said, here we go yesterday. They must have missed it. With all the Eze stuff and that, they must have missed it. They've made a story about him. And the geezer's already moved club. This is just me trying to show you that there's frauds out there. Mirror is the same people that said Mbumo 70 million to Tottenham. So they just talk rubbish sometimes. You know what I mean? Trust me. He needs to grow up before he kills his career. Joke, man. That's Garnacho you're talking about, I'm guessing. Keep him pushing personal terms. Whoever no more 1 to more minutes, 20 minutes each thing. And then I had this chart for those that missed it. It's just like Cunha and that. As soon as they join Man United, look at them. How it changes. Like, you go from 400 bags and then you get 1 million. Like, it's just normal. And then obviously Fulham at Craven Cottage at their ground, we haven't lost there since 2009. So this is with Ten Hag, Ratcliffe, everyone you can think of. We haven't lost there since 2009. Moyes, Van Gaal, whoever. So come on, we should get the W, man. Hopefully, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what I just showed you lot about Garnacho, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care if he stays in the under-21s. This is the goalkeeper. This is the last thing about the goalkeeper that's come out, is that we're still admiring Lamens and that Donnarumma could end up on the red side of United. And then there's Gabriel Bianchari. He's available for loan, etc. This is what I showed you about Lamens, etc. I've got to make my screen a bit closer. And this is just them. This is their links. Donnarumma is the green one. Costa's the blue. Lamens is yellow. He's badding them up. People keep talking about it's the Belgium league. Bro, if a man's taking a shot at you and you're in the box, it doesn't matter what league you're in. If you're preventing goals, you're preventing it. Do you know what I'm saying? If we're talking about a defender or something, you could say, it's the Belgium league. Maybe they're not good enough or strong enough. But a goalkeeper, you got one-on-ones with players and shots are coming at you. It doesn't matter what league you're in. It's still shots you got to save. It doesn't change anything. In my head anyway. So I think we should go out there and get him. He's only 13 to 19 million. It's his dream move, 13 to 17 million, sorry. So we'll see. Obviously, INEOS is going through what they're going through with Tottenham. Ruben hasn't closed the door for Rasmus Hojlund staying at the club. So that's the situation with that. And then Anthony, I just showed you that he's rejecting everyone. This is the last we saw about Anthony, and he's still waiting for Betis. Betis won him on loan, no obligation. They just want him on a straight loan. They can't afford him. Jokers. So yeah, that's the situation, guys. That's the show more or less wrapped up. I'll be back on later, about 5, 6-ish. Hopefully we got some more news. And yeah, hit the likes on your way out, my peoples, man. We haven't got 50 likes yet, man. Come on, man. We've been on here an hour and a half. Not even 50 likes. Come on, my peoples. Hit the likes. Don't be a hater. Everyone have a good day. Positive vibes only. I'll see you lot in a bit.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up bobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.